Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 15 of the chapter surface areas and volumes. In this part 15, we will continue solving the questions from the exercise 13.7 based on the concept of volume of cone. We solved up to the question number 6 in a previous session. So today we will start from the question number 7 onwards. In question number 7, a right triangle ABC with sides 5 centimeter and 12 centimeter, 13 centimeter is revolved about 12 centimeter. This is the where we normally get doubt in solving this question. Okay, find the volume of the solid so obtained. See children, while solving this question, visualizing this question is very important. Here I have a right angled triangle where in the right angled triangle hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, which is opposite to right angle, and there are two perpendicular legs which is among them one is 12 centimeter and the other is 5 centimeter. Now here this right angled triangle about the side 12 centimeter is getting revolved. That means here if I take 12 as an axis, 12 centimeter as an axis, it is revolving around that 12 centimeter. That means when it revolves around, it forms a cone shape, isn't it? It forms a cone shape with the radius 5 centimeter and vertical height 12 centimeter and slant height 13 centimeter. Now he is asking us with these measures go for finding the volume. How to find the volume? You know, volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r square h. On substitution 1/3, you know, here 22/7 r is 5 square into h is 12. Now you know how to do simplification. Here 5 square 25 and 3 cancels with this 12 for 4 times, that 25 into 4 becomes 100. 100 into pi value, instead of 22/7 if I consider 3.14, then it becomes 100 into 3.14, that is 314 centimeter cube. This is how it can be calculated. Okay. Now another important 18th question. Here this 18th question is talking about question number 7. If the triangle ABC in the question number 7 above is revolved about 5 centimeter, which means now I have 5 centimeter as the axis and 12 centimeter here is going to act as here about 5 centimeter. The revolving is happening, means here we have this way moving, we get 12 centimeter being the radius and 5 centimeter being the height, and obviously slant height 13 will be the slant height L. So find the volume, find also the ratio of the volumes of the two solids obtained. First find the volume of this solid obtained. So, volume of a cone here 1/3 pi r square h, on substitution 1/3 into 22/7 r, now here 12 square into 5. So, on simplification here you will get, so 1/3 instead of pi I am taking 3.14 only. So, 12 into 12 into 5, 3 4s are. So, 4 5s 20, 20 12s is 240. So, 3.14 into 240, on multiplication of this you will get 753.6 centimeter cube. This is the volume of this cone. Now, he is asking us to find ratio. How to find the ratio? Let me show you in the next slide. Here, ratio of the volume of the two solids obtained in question number 7 and 8. See, in the first one, 1/3 pi r was 5, so 5 square into h was 12. That is what we got in question number 7. 1/3 pi 5 square into 12, because radius is 5 and height is 12. In 8th question, radius is 12 and height is 5. So, 1/3 pi 12 square into 5. Now, this 1/3 common, pi common will cancels away. Now, here among this 112 will cancels with this 112 in the denominator, 15 in the denominator cancels with 15 in the numerator. So, left over is 5/12. Thus, so 5:12 is the ratio of the volumes of the two solids obtained in question number 7 and 8. Okay, this is how we answer this question. Okay, now moving on to the question number 9. Children, in question number 9, a heap of wheat is in the form of a cone whose diameter, that means here we are given diameter 10.5 centimeter, it implies radius is 10.5 by 2 centimeter and height, सेंटीमीटर नहीं है, यहाँ पे मीटर दिया हुआ है, सॉरी इट इज मीटर, या नाउ हाइट, सो हाइट h is 3 meter. Find its volume first. Then next question is, the heap is to be covered by canvas to protect from rain. Find the area of canvas. It is simple. Curved surface area we have to find, that's it. So, first going for finding volume of the heap of wheat, okay, which is in the form of a cone, is 1/3 pi r square h. So, here radius we know, we will substitute that 1/3 22/7 into 10.5 by 4 into 10.5 by 4, sorry it is by 2, it is half by 4 if I would have taken, it would have been written as 21 by 4. Okay. So, into 3, here 2 cancels with this 11, 7, 1s are 7 and 3 comes that side 35. So, 5s are 7 5s are 35. So, 1.5 will come. Now, let us take another slide. Here we will get 11 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by 10.5 into 3 by, we have 2 2s are 4. So, 11 into 1.5 into 10.5 into 3 by 4. This product we have to find out, which is 173.25 meter cube. This is the volume of the heap of a wheat. Now, moving on to the next question. Here H value we know as 3 meter, radius value we know it as 10.5 by 2 meter. From them we have to find out L value. So, L is equals to root under H square plus R square. On substitution, 9 plus 10.5 square is 110.25, which is going to be 119.25. If you find square root of this 119.25, you know the procedure. Using dot method or bar method, we say we will get 10.92 meter approximately as the slant height. So, 10.92 meter we got. Now, the area of canvas to cover the heap is CSA. Okay. So, we have to find out CSA of cone. It implies pi RL. So, I am using 22 by 7 into R 21 by 4 or 10.5 by 2, it is up to you, into 10.92 which we found slant height. So, 7 1s are 7 3s are. You got 22 into here 2s are, here 11s are. So, 2 cancels with this 5.46. So, 11 into 3 33, 33 into 5.46. If you find out, you will get here 180.18 meter square. So, approximately this much of area for canvas you require. So, 33 into 5.46 is 180.18 only. I just cross checked. So, this is how we find. Now, students, I have been asking, it's something like I have been asking you to watch the videos and solve the example problems compulsory to score well in your upcoming monthly test. See, one of the student, he has put in the effort, followed my instructions, and he has asked me so many doubts, out of which I found very interesting, I am sharing with you. Here is the doubt shared or doubt asked by the cadet Sushant of 9th C section, roll number 5506. He has asked me this question. I would like to discuss with you this question. How many cubic centimeters of iron are there in an open box whose external dimensions are 36 centimeter, 25 centimeter and 16.5 centimeter, and iron being 1.5 centimeter thick throughout. Okay, this is the question. If 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 15 grams, what would be the weight of that empty box in kgs? This is the question. See, here to understand this, very important, the concept of shell you have to recollect. You know, a shell, it is something like, I taught you cylindrical shell. You might have seen the construction of a well. When you take a construction of a well, that embankment, it is going to be a shell shape. So that wall construction of a well, you will get here external radius and internal radius. Try to understand volume of that wall is volume of a big minus volume of a small. This is how we used to do. Okay, in a cylindrical shell, volume of that embankment or volume of a cylindrical shell or hollow cylinder, I said, is volume of a big cylinder minus volume of a small cylinder. The same concept here we have to use it. Why? Because here there is a iron box, but it's an open box. That means on top it is open. Okay, but in rest of the places it is covered. So it has got two dimensions, that is external dimensions. Obviously there will be internal dimensions. Let me explain you that. Okay, here this is a cuboid shape. Box is in a cuboid shape. Why? Because length, breadth and height are there. Okay, it's a cuboidal shell. We can say cuboidal shell or hollow cuboid. Okay, now let me explain you with the help of this figure. Here I have got external length and I have got internal length. What is the relation between external length and internal length? External length is obtained when I add thickness for twice to the internal length, correct? So this relation is there not only for length, even to breadth and even to height. Understood? If it is closed, if it is open, okay, only on the top I will not have that structure of thickness. Okay, now I am going for external dimensions, where capital L is 36 centimeter, capital B is 25 centimeter and capital H is 16.5 centimeter. Now thickness they gave, thickness T is 1.5 centimeter. Thus from this I will have therefore internal dimensions, that is small l, is from capital L. I have to subtract 2 times thickness. Why? Because from capital L, this side and that side, both sides I have to take away thickness, which means from 36 I have to subtract 2 times of 1.5, which means 36 minus 3 is 33 centimeters. Similarly, capital B minus 2 times thickness gives me the small b internal breadth, that is 22 centimeter, and small h from capital H I have to take out only one time t because open box, isn't it? That means since there is a lack of space here, let me take next slide. So, H is capital H minus 1 time t, since the box is open. When the box is open, there will be no top. Okay, when there is no top, I have only down below that one time thickness to be subtracted. So, 16.5 minus 1.5 gives 15 centimeter. Therefore, volume of empty iron box is volume of big cuboid minus volume of small cuboid. That means here 36 into 25 into 16.5 minus 33 into 22 into 15. Why? Because volume of a big one is capital L B capital H minus volume of small cuboid is small l into small b into small h. That is how it comes. So, the product of 36 and 25 and 16.5 is 14,850, 14,850 centimeter cube minus volume of small one 33 into 22 into 15 is 10890, that is 10,890 centimeter cube. Now, their difference gives you 3,960 centimeter cube, where this is the volume of empty iron box. Thus, weight. Now, we will go for solving another part of the question. Another part of the question is regarding weight. Iron's weight is 15 grams per centimeter cube. Now, find the weight of the empty box. So, weight of the empty box at 15 grams per 1 centimeter cube will be 3,960 centimeter cube, already it is there, into 15 grams. We have to do where 3,960 into 15 grams, let me do it in next place, 3,960 grams into centimeter cube into 15 grams will be 59,400 grams. You know 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. That means 1 gram is 1 upon 1000 kg. So, when I divide this by 1000, it becomes into kgs. So, these two zeros cancels, this upon 10 makes point to shift. So, it is 59.4 kg. This is the weight of the empty box. This is how we solve this question. Okay. These are interesting questions which you can find in your exemplar book. Okay. So, wishing you good luck for further exams and preparations. Okay. So, I am going to upload 2 more videos on surface areas and volumes of a sphere, which you must watch before you go for writing monthly test on Monday, that is 3rd May. Okay. So, you have to watch compulsory on Saturday and Sunday these 2 more videos, though they will be uploaded for the further dates. Still you have to watch prior and get ready for your exam. Wishing you good luck. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.